Yo, how is everybody? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. How is everyone? Hey, Breadman of Doom. There we go. I decided to tweak all the signs around just because it, you know, we got all that glow dye and stuff, so I figured why not? I'll make use of it. That is so much better. So, how is everybody this morning? Well, it's morning for me, so can't help but think of it in that fashion. Hey, Super Jean Nut. Hey, Marigold. Howdy. Hello, M4 Owie. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but oh well. Everything going okay? Howdy. How are my cats? Oh, they're doing great. Just, doing what I can to keep them in shape. Perfect. Oh, that's right, I've got the render distance up a tad bit too high. How much process of the project am I? It's probably a solid 80% finished, maybe. It's really difficult to say an exact number, just because I don't know how to put it. It's an in-depth process, you know. Here we go. Whoops. So, how is 2B2T doing? Nothing's changed with it. Nobody's heard anything, I take it. Probably not going to play on the test server again. It was not exactly all that amazing to me. You have to leave for work now. Okay, well, you take care, Jay. Oh, yeah. Well, good. I'm glad I made your day. Your thumbnail was amazing. People's creativity never really ceases to amaze me. I feel like I'm getting... Yeah, I'm getting lag. Holy shit. Well, hey. Oh well. If it's gonna lag, it's out of my hands. It's very unfortunate. So yeah. Oh, what was it? Ah, yes. So I made a community post about a day or two ago, and got a lot of really interesting feedback. And a lot of the ideas that people had, they were really intriguing. So since people wanted to hear hear me talk about other things and so on. So, I don't want to do the cliched thing of like talking about anime and all that stuff non-stop, because I know that turns a lot of people off. But there is a tangential thing to it that I really I've grown a passion for in these last few years. And that's actually art. I've been trying to get myself to do more drawing and things of that nature. And digital painting in general, really. Why am I running like an idiot? I got spectator mode for a reason. But yeah, it's kind of become an interesting subject. Whoops, that was down. And so I've actually found a few artists, completely by accident, by the way, that have really kind of... Man. Well, sorry about that. Everything just decided to go wonky on me. But as I was saying before the stupid YouTube interrupted me, I swear to God, it's not going to let me stream this morning. God. Why you gots to be like this? Okay. Everything seems to still be going, so I'm going to pretend it is. And hope that it is. Anyway. So yes, I've gotten into digital art as of recent. And I've been inspired by a really interesting artist, Zdzisław Bekczynski. It should, yeah, the stream should all go hopefully smoother. But yes, I've been inspired by him and his many works. I was recommended a video by a channel named In Praise of Shadows, and it really kind of blew me away. All this crazy stuff this man has done. He's often attributed to as the nightmare artist. And yeah, that is not at all far off the mark. That man's... He had some demons in him that he could not keep repressed. Whew. Really highly recommend you look up Zdzisław Bekczynski. It's a Polish name, so good luck figuring out how to spell it. But yeah, Minecraft is also digital art. Yeah, I kind of agree. It can be. When done well, it can be. That's why I identify as a sculptor who uses Minecraft as a medium of choice. Because why not, you know? It fills the niche. It scratches the itch. I don't know how to put it any other way. It just gets me. It gets you there, you know? It just gets me there. So what's something you guys really enjoy doing art-wise? I know it's gonna lag. There's very little I can do about it. My internet or something has decided it's time to act a fool. So I'm sorry if jittery things occur. Did I hear about Beerler's Base Grief? Yes, I did. Because Alpha told me about 24 hours ago that they were going to go and grief his base. So yeah, I knew that was coming. They've all got an axe to grind against Beardler because of Bodekin. I never really talked about Bodekin, simply because I was never there for any... It's a lot like Aureus. I was only there for maybe a week. Although, actually, no, I take that back. I was at Bodekin for a few months, but I never did anything there. You like cooking and mixing drinks better than Vidya at this point. Okay. Well, yeah, those are some really interesting, you know, more adult activities that, yeah, that makes sense. Like, some people do grow out of video games. I feel sorry for them, but they do actually you know, become more adult-like and are capable of, I don't know, functioning in society, I guess. I guess that's the right way to put it. I don't know. I've kind of felt that I've gotten to that point myself. Beardler quit? Well. If he quit, he probably won't care. His base was griefed. That's generally how it goes. Not always, but, you know. I've still got a stash or two on 2B2T. I'm not sure I would care if I learned tomorrow or today that they were destroyed or whatever. It's just one of those things, you know, you kind of put things behind you. Let's see now. Put a nice little trim on this. Here we are. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Take a drink every time I say that. I feel like a broken record. I've said it so damn much. Yep. So, what do I like to eat? Man. I'm very basic in what I like eating. It's not terribly... Like, you wouldn't have to do much to impress me as a chef. I do like to dabble in cooking on my own, of course. It's really not too hard. So I figure, you know, give it a good shot. Tie that like so. And it's just I like to try recipes every now and then that are how do I put this, a little more out there than what I'd normally eat at home. Normally I just get, because I'm Southern, so a lot of what I eat is Southern traditional type stuff, kind of, you know, some tacos, various odds and end family recipes. Nothing that's too wild or anything. So I've tried to make some Japanese dishes. I've tried making my own ramen before, and your own ramen is amazing if you make it. I really highly recommend you like Binging with Babish. He has a great recipe video. It's definitely worth trying, if nothing else. You can make your own noodles and your own broth, and it's a world of difference from the instant packets and stuff. Tips for building. Well, Crossway, you will first want a general idea of what it is you're trying to make. And then from there, you start with an outline or a shape of what you're trying. And then just gradually put more and more small details into what you're doing. So, for example, this room is a great example of following that formula. I started with, you know, a cylinder of sea lanterns, much like this. And then I've expanded it by adding, you know, little bits and pieces of this and that to it. Just like that. Nothing too fancy at first. but you can add stuff to it and it'll make it seem more fancy. The name of the game is geometry. The more wild geometry you put in a build, the more interesting it will be to look at. Something like that. It's all about how you vary it up. Ooh. Put a happy little quartz pillar right here. Just like that. It flanks the doorway, making it sort of stand out more than just nothing, you know? Started learning to cook by using whatever online recipes you felt like, and you've been building and eating all sorts of things at restaurants. Okay. Traffic's around. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a great way to do it, Jinabor. Jinbound? I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah. Binging with Babish is indeed king. He has some amazing stuff on his channel. Well, actually, let's put that here. Go into this corner here. I'm sorry again for all the lag and stuff. Like, it's just kind of one of those days, I guess. Some days nothing goes right, you know? Oh, well. No one but Jack deserves the title of king. No. I'm not a king. Oh. I know what I can put here. Can put some perfect stairs with end rods. Yeah. Actually, I've already got the lanterns up there. So I think a brighter source of light is in order. Here we are. But yeah, cooking's definitely interesting. I've come to value a properly scrambled egg. It's really hard to do if you don't know what you're doing. I used to watch when I was a kid, Alton Brown. He was the king before Binging with Babish. And let me tell you, Alton Brown, like, he's still around, shockingly. That blew me away when I learned, I don't know, like 2 or 3 years ago, he was remaking his show, Good Eats. And it was honestly not half bad. I haven't looked into him since. I hope he's still making new episodes of Good Eats. That shit was amazing. It's just something about shows like that that can, I don't know, they whisk you away. Haha, whisk. Get it. But yeah, all stupidity aside, there's this certain charm to a lot of those. A lot of good culinary works, creative decisions. I don't know how to put it. These older shows that they had heart and soul to them. Alton Brown's Good Eats had that soul to it, definitely. It's not your real name. It's Old French. Ah, okay. That's why I can't pronounce it, yeah. It's me past a certain point. Okay. When I was building Space Valkyria on TBTT, did Baritone ever fall and almost fall me into the void? Yes. There were many times where Baritone would seemingly try to suicide me. And it was a pain in the ass to keep it from yeeting me off a cliff. There was a certain way I had to position myself while I was building to keep it from going astray. Wasn't fun. It was kind of annoying how it would always try to stand on top of the blocks I was placing. And lag will ensure that that's a very bad idea. Oh, shit. There we go. But yeah, it's something you gotta watch out for is Baritone is not very smart. So it'll definitely betray you. Use the banner. Oh yeah. Sometimes I forget I've got this in my inventory. Okay. I'm really liking that wall. It's coming along well. What y'all think? Yeah. What's the best or the base of other people you like the most? Oh, the Drain. I loved the Drain. The Drain had this... can't really say otherworldly feel. But it had this quality to it. It was made by 5 or 6 separate people. But despite that, it had a unity to it that very few other bases have had that I've been at. I don't know. The Drain was something else. I would like to make a base one day that kind of honors the Drain. Select this. Okay. Let's get just 1 or 2 things out of the way. But yes, the Drain had a really interesting feel to it. Originally, I was meant to, when I was invited there, to build something similar to the first Space Valk there. And I was actually really itching to try that idea. And then when I got there, the plan just kind of changed on me. And I never got the chance to really do that. And especially with Deep Slate, I feel like that would be a really cool idea. You could maybe forge some sort of deeper, I don't know, hole, I guess, now with 1.18 on the horizon. They just released the snapshots for all that today. So I haven't looked into it yet, but has anyone seen the 1.18 snapshot? I was thinking of doing something like that, like the drain again. And then maybe, because see, I could actually do it right. Not that it wasn't done well, just that it wasn't finished. Poor drain never really got a fair shake. Let's put a block right here. Let's get closer. On my hack client, check if it has safe walk. Yeah. I meant to find and enable safe walk. But unfortunately, I've not really bothered to look. I know it has it. I've used it before. I'm just gonna have to refresh my memory on what the keybind is. Tell you please which my favorite 2B2T base, which is not built by me. Well, I didn't really build much at the drain itself. Oh my god. Oh, I just suddenly realized how far behind my stream is. What color are my cats? One of them is a tortoise shell. Tortoise hair, something like that. She's a little bit of a feisty thing. She's a good cat, though. The other one's jet black. Love him to death. Oh. All right, that worked. And I've got a third cat who is... what is she? She's a short hair. She's also a tortoise shell, I believe, but she's a different color. Okay. Oh, it didn't... I didn't copy these sections. Whoops. But yeah, I love cats. Cats have always had this charm to them. Some sort of, there's always been this magnetism that I've had toward cats. They're very beautiful creatures. I admire their independent spirit, too. Okay. Oh, shit. Got something wrong. There we go. Do I have a Discord? Yeah. Later on this week, I will post the Discord again. And I'm sorry it's lagging terribly again, everybody. But, ain't much I can do, unfortunately. But yeah, back to the nature of building. I find that if I give something, you know, a little bit of, little something over here, that it's a good idea to balance it out by doing the same on the other side. So, you know, if I put a stair block there, well, I'll want to balance it out and put another one here, and then maybe I'll think to myself they're boring, or they're lonely, or they need something on them. So you balance it out that way. And then, of course, I'm aiming for the center of the column, so this is 5 blocks, so right there and right there. That gives me a decent bit of control over how the final product will look. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of the essence of building, is just a balance of smaller, finer details to an overarching whole, to a larger... I don't know. Do the small details give context to the building as a whole? That's part of the allure, I guess. Yeah, something like this. So we rotate it again. And in actuality, I don't think I want this to be an entrance. Or, well, no. No. This one can stay an entrance. And this side can be an entrance. It's these other two sides that I don't think I want to be entrances. So I'll just shut them off when I get to that point. There we go. So instead of just making this nothing, I think shaping it up like so, and then sort of completing it. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll put one right here. Whoops. There we go. The drain, you just looked at the drain. Yeah, I know, it's something amazing. The drain still blows me away to this day. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to be part of the drain, and stuff like that is really what makes 2B2T so interesting, is you get weird, crazy contraptions like that place. And you don't see people making stuff like that all that often. Sure would be nice if that wasn't the case, but I don't know. That's kind of what makes a build like the drain so interesting. Like, it's not a normal, ordinary build. It's definitely different. There we go. Whoops. Here we go. But yeah, What's Mu Megabase? Do I like Mu Megabase? I do really like the design and idea behind it. I've never actually even been there. I was not invited, and I haven't even seen the world download. I know it's on the archive, and everything's on the archive. But I just haven't bothered to go and look at it. I would love to, though, because I imagine I'd find inspiration there. So actually, I might do that. I don't know. Go on a field trip. How would you guys like that? A field trip? I'll wait a while for y'all to respond because yeah, lag. Up. Oh, I meant to copy those signs. I'm afraid that if I preempt what I was doing, it'll... Okay. Sorry about that. I had to, it was just getting too out of sync. I'm so sorry. I had to catch up somehow. But yeah, so I was talking about the archive. Basically, it would be cool to see me tour base. Maybe it would. I wouldn't want to crimp on too many other bases to... I don't know, I feel kind of like I'd be plagiarizing it, but a field trip of the archive itself, or at least of Mu, because we were talking about Mu base, that would be something. Especially since my internet doesn't seem to want to cooperate. So yeah, I'm thinking that will be a good way to round out the building today. I'm not meant to stream today. Oh well. It's not that bad. I'm kind of liking how this wall is turning out. Yeah, the archive. I will... Shit. Get to that in a second. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Yeah, something along the lines of this. But anyway, yeah, it would be cool. Do I like snow foxes? I've only seen one. They're okay, I guess, but foxes in general aren't exactly the most amazing mob in the game. Kind of feel like foxes were an unnecessary addition. But anyway. Oh, I would have to switch back to 1.16, wouldn't I? Or would it... Is the archive on 112, or... Will I be live on the 19th? I think so? 19th is Monday. Yeah, I'll be live on that day. Totally up for a Mu Megabase tour. Okay. Mu tour. Sure, okay. But what's the version? Is it 1.12? Getting Mario Kart vibes. Okay. Sorry, took me a hot minute. had to get everything in order. No, the lag is very much my internet. For whatever reason, it's just that bad. I really wish it wasn't, but sometimes the internet wants to fuck you in the butt. What was the archives? IP. Sorry about all this. Yeah, it's definitely my internet. The archive.world. Okay. Thank you. Wow. That helps. Whew. Having all those entities on. Let's see if I can't get this thing straightened out. It says I am streaming. Why are you not working?